Good morning and thank you for joining us for Unscripted on 13 Plus. I'm Carson Courier. Now we do begin with late breaking news here. Just into our newsroom, we're learning that the U.S. Supreme Court upheld the federal law banning the social media app TikTok starting Sunday. The High Court ruling holds to the risk to national security posed by its ties to China, overcomes concerns about limiting free speech. Now, the ban could be avoided if it is sold by its parent company, ByteDance. Now, a sale does not appear to be forthcoming. Today's ruling means new users will not be able to download the app and updates are not available, but it will not just disappear from your phones. President-elect Trump has said he will save TikTok once he takes office on Monday, but has not said how. We'll keep watching that for you. And this morning, continuing with late-breaking news out of Israel, where the country's security cabinet has officially recommended approval of the ceasefire deal with Gaza. The agreement was first announced on Wednesday, and since then, the war has continued. Now, Gaza's civil defense announced this morning that more than 100 people have been killed in airstrikes in the past 2 days. 20 of those killed, according to Gaza's civil defense, were killed overnight in Israeli airstrikes. Now, according to Israeli officials, Israel's security cabinet convened this morning and voted in favor of the deal. It will now move to the full cabinet, and if it passes, the deal should take effect on Sunday. Continuing this morning with news out of California, of course, we know firefighters are working tirelessly to continue to fight the blazes with almost 40,000 acres impacted. Containment efforts ongoing as winds begin to die down. That's definitely welcome news. At last check, 24 people have died and over 12,300 structures have burned across the state. Evacuation orders are still in place over a week later for thousands of people. More than 26,000 crews. They are responding to these fires. We will keep tracking this for you, so make sure. We do want to always remind you, this QR code right here on your screen, you can scan that to download our 13 News mobile app. You can customize the alerts you get. You get notifications on the top stories, live coverage, or breaking news. You can search KOLD in your app store. All these stories that we're talking about, we will send you push alerts, some updates on those stories. And again, super easy. All you have to do is scan that QR code right there on your screen. You can also take a screenshot if you're watching on your phone and then scan it later. Turning back to here at home, taking a live look outside on your finally Friday morning. It is a gorgeous start to your day, definitely a little bit cooler than what we saw yesterday. We have 13 First Alert forecaster John Macaluso with us this morning. And John, honestly, we're seeing just extreme, consistent temperatures here in Tucson, but I mean, it is a welcome sight.
Yeah, and I mean, all these temperatures are going to be like right around climate normal, Carson.
Oh,
so
perfect.
Either at or like just below.
Yeah, because we were so high for so long.
And this is something that people have been asking for a while. So we're finally seeing it here in the Tucson area. Let's take a live look outside, and this is from Mount Bigelow. You can see plenty of cloud coverage. And we will look at current conditions here. We're at about 48 degrees here in the Tucson area, so not too shabby if you're headed out right now. 44 in Nogales, Marana at 47, Safford 45, and San Manuel at 46 degrees. And looking forward to the out-the-door forecast, a high of 63 degrees today. We'll hit that by around the 3 to 4 p.m. time frame. Leading up to that, we're going to be about 57 degrees at noon, and then after we hit that high, about 55 degrees around that 8 p.m. mark. Other high temperatures in the area, low 60s in Oro Valley and in Marana, 64 degrees in Casa Grande, Ajo Cells, 59 in Sassabee and Nogales, and the high 50s is going to be pretty prevalent today throughout Cochise County. Will be about 56 degrees in the Bisbee area. And here's a look at the next 3 days. Today and tomorrow, very similar. I mean, the only thing that separates the two is 1 degree for our overnights. So you can expect a little bit more of the same tomorrow. And then Sunday even is looking similar, if not just a little bit warmer. We are expecting a little bit of wind today as well, especially in Cochise County. Not too different than what we saw yesterday. So just keep that in mind as you're planning your day today, especially if you live in Cochise County. We're seeing some low pressure here, which is why we're seeing those temperatures at or just below our climate normal. It took this big old system to do that, and it's going to remain in place all the way through until early to late next week, and that's something we're going to continue to keep an eye out for. But here's a look at your Summer Haven forecast if you want to get to somewhere even cooler than here, Carson. 41 degrees today, 42 tomorrow, and then 44 on Sunday. And here's a look at the 7-day forecast. 63 over the next couple of days. We'll be in the low to mid 60s every day after that, and overnight early morning lows are going to be in the low to mid 30s. The big thing we want to keep an eye out on is Monday into Tuesday, where we did have precipitation chances, Carson, but we dropped them this morning.
No.
And then, we're going to be pretty close to freezing as well. So that could change as we get a little bit closer.
Yeah.
That's something we want to keep an eye out on.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much, John. Looks like it's going to be a gorgeous weekend.
Yeah,
Perfect.
Awesome. Thanks, Carson.
Sounds good. It is also going to be a long weekend for some of you folks. That is because Monday here is Martin Luther King Jr. Day. And in observance of the federal holiday, we do want to remind you of some closures. So take a look here at your screen. All post offices will be closed. There will be no regular mail deliveries on Monday. That is this upcoming Monday, January 20th. All retail delivery and collection schedules will go back to normal on Tuesday, so following the holiday here. For more details, you can go to www.usps.com. You can see that on your screen as well. Really quick before we go, I do want to go ahead and pull this back up. This is one of our new QR codes here at 13 News, which is awesome. So all you have to do is scan that QR code. If you're watching this right now on a computer, super easy. Just take out your phone, point it at that QR code. A link will pop up. It'll allow you to download our 13 News mobile app. It's super easy. You can customize your alerts. You get notifications on top stories, national stories, and local stories, and breaking news updates as well. So if you cannot scan this QR code, that's okay. You can go to your app store, whether it's the Apple App Store or the Google App Store, and then just search KOLD. We will end with a live look outside. Again, expect a high today around 63 degrees, a low overnight at 35 degrees, so stay safe out there. Thank you so much for watching this episode of Unscripted on 13 Plus. For some of you, have an amazing long weekend, and we will be right back here on Monday at 9:30. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.